Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. Thank you so much for taking the time to log on and join me today for a fantastic day of food. So, today marks the first day that the children have gone back to school after their 6-week break. And I'm not going to lie, it feels good. It feels good to have a bit of time, my own space, to be able to have my breakfast in peace and enjoy a coffee without mum. Don't get me wrong, I love my kids to pieces, but honestly, I did the Macarena when I left that school coming out of the gates, like I'm sure a lot of parents did. So I got in and I leisurely made myself a porridge. I know, porridge, not fruit today, so I'm gonna insert that now. So for breakfast, I'm going to have something that I don't have very often, and it is porridge. I can't eat adult porridge because I'm a child at heart, so I like to go for ready break. So I'm going to have a serving of this, which we will point in a moment, and I'm going to add my milk and have some cheeky little extras as well. Some milk. Mix it to the consistency that I like, and then I'm going to pop it in the microwave. And while we're waiting for the ready break to warm, I'm going to let you guys know the point value. Again, I don't have this often, but I feel like for serving it's 2 to 3 points. But we'll just check with my handy barcode scanner. Yeah, 3 points per serving, which is more than fine for me. I'm going to have a sprinkling of Demerara sugar. I like this because it adds a little bit of caramelly flavour and a bit of crunch. I don't point this, it's what my weeklies are for, but if you're being strict or you're not maintaining like I am and you want to point it, feel free to do that. And I'm also going to have a teaspoon, which is about 1 point's worth of Biscoff spread, this is the most dreamy, caramelly, biscuity, really lovely spread, which smells so good. So I like to have a dollop of that in there as well. A bit of a luxury, especially for a Tuesday morning, but I fancy it, so that's what I'm going to have. So in total, 4 points for breakfast. Get a quick stir when it comes back out of the microwave, and I just add a nice dollop of the Biscoff spread, and it honestly, guys, it starts to melt and it's just delicious. I really love it. And then to finish, a nice sprinkling of crunchy Demerara sugar. I don't have much, but again, it's just for a bit of crunch at the top. Last but by no means least, a couple of toasted almonds, and that, my friends, is a gorgeous autumnal bowl of porridge.
Still some carry share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. Yet the rest of it the more that I am in. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go if I know that someday it will.
And now it's time to have my lunch. I really enjoyed that porridge. It was so filling. I had a lot of work to do this morning. I had a lot to catch up on. It was really difficult to, when you work for yourself, it's so hard in the holidays, like to stay focused when the house is so busy and you need to work. So I had a lot to catch up on today in regards to admin. I had to film, and I wanted something that was going to sustain me and was slow releasing, and that ready break really did hit the spot. But I'm now hungry, and I have Korean chicken for my lunch. Leftover lunch, guys. I know I always say it, but is there anything better? So yeah. And in regards to tonight, I'm not sure. I've taken out some mince to defrost. I have a conference call at 4:30, between 3 and I have a conference call meeting later, which shouldn't affect me for cooking dinner too much. It depends what time that finishes, but I'm hoping it will not go on for too long, and then I can go and cook. I'm thinking of some kind of mincemeat biryani, something with rice, something quite filling. Again, it's very autumnal now, so I wanted something quite comforting, and I hope you all enjoy it. As always, all of the recipes will be in the description box, along with what I am wearing, which is my star jumper from Jules. This is my cashmere jumper that I got last year. I love it. It's like a cream oatmeal colour with these gorgeous little stars. I have my Topshop skinny jeans that are my go-to at the moment, and I have been cuddling up with my new scarf from ASOS, which I absolutely love. It was the colour of the scarf that attracted me to it, guys. Isn't it the most beautiful sage green? You can tell I'm excited about filming because I'm waffling on. Let's go and have lunch, guys. Let's go.
That someday it will lead me back to you.
So, given the fact that it has been so busy today, So, given the fact that I've been so busy today, it's actually quite fitting that I have leftovers for lunch, because it's always ideal that I don't have to whip up an omelette or a sandwich or anything like that. I can literally put this in the microwave and forget about it. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to be having my Korean chicken. I've done a dedicated Cook with Natasha Summar video showing you guys exactly what you need to do to prepare this from scratch. I will link that video above in case you're interested. But I will also pop everything that you need to know about it in the description box down below. But even just taking the lid off this, it just smells incredible. The garlic, the ginger, the chili, so much going on, so many amazing flavours. I'm going to heat this up, but first off, I'm going to section it out because, as you can see, I have 3 drumsticks and some breast. I'm going to get myself a drumstick and this nice piece of breast here and see how I get on with that. So normally, I do like to serve my Korean chicken with a flatbread, but because that porridge was so filling, I'm going to have it with some baby leaf, which is of course free. This is just going to add a nice bit of crunch. I'm going to add a dollop of mayonnaise as well, and I feel like that for me will be sufficient for my working lunch today. And all that's left in here is 1 chicken leg and the breast. So I'm just going to pop this in the microwave now. Nice dollop of mayonnaise too. I don't track my mayo, it's what I use my weeklies for. I get asked a lot about tracking sugar and mayo and oil and all that kind of thing, and all I will say is when I was trying to lose weight, I did track it accurately, but because I'm maintaining and because I very rarely have all of my weeklies, I don't even think I have a third of my weeklies, that is what I use these for. I mean, when I use a lot of oil, I definitely track it, but when it's just a case of like brushing oil on something or brushing the base of a dish, I don't tend to bother I don't tend to bother with it. So my Korean chicken has warmed up, and honestly guys, I wish you could smell it. It is one of the best scents you will come across. If you have not tried my Korean chicken, you're missing out. You've got to try it. So I'm gonna pop that along with my salad. It is the best lunch in the whole entire world. And do not forget the stock or the broth that comes in the bottom of this bowl, because it is packed full of flavour. And if you had a flatbread, dipping this in would be incredible. And also if you had rice as well, it would just be amazing. So do make sure that you don't get rid of that and that you do make the most of it. So I'm just going to track everything to see what I'm looking at. So my drumstick is 2 points. The marinade, I'm going to class it as 1 point. So lunch is going to be 3 points. So I'm just going to add that and see where I'm up to in the day. Which would mean I have 21 left to maintain. Now, I need to eat more than that really, because I want to make sure that I don't lose weight, and I feel like I need to eat a bit more. So I'm going to get myself a flatbread as well. I use the Aldi flatbread and they're really delicious. So I'm going to track one of those, and then that will mean that I have 18 points left for my dinner and afternoon snack when it comes to my afternoon coffee. So yes, I'm just going to warm up a flatbread now.
That may be all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me.
I love this dish. It's ideal for a quick lunch, ideal for a takeaway, and I cannot wait to eat it.
Fingers trace her every outline. Oh yeah.
So the afternoon walk is well and truly back. I'm just about to leave to go and pick up Layla, and I think I'm going to take some fruit with me as I normally do in the form of this easy peeler. It's free, but I do like to update you guys. So 1 easy peeler, I'm going to go for my walk, and then as soon as I get back I have my conference call meeting, and then we'll make dinner. Actually, before that, I'm going to have my afternoon coffee, so I'll see you for that in a sec.
Paint a picture with my hands. Oh no. Back and forth we sway like bridges in a storm. Change the weather, still together when it ends. That may be all
Okay, so it's now time for dinner. The conference meeting went very well, and I'm going to be making this, which is the baked curried beef and rice. It sounds delicious. It's 9 points a serving, and this actually serves 4 people. Okay, so not too many ingredients, and most of it is just stuff you'll probably have lying around in your cupboard. So the first thing I have is some beef mince. This is the Aldi 5% fat beef mince. I also have a tin of chopped tomatoes, Parmesan, which might sound strange, but I'm going with it, guys, an egg, some allspice, some curry powder, some minced garlic, some tomato puree, a beef stock cube and a large onion. So it calls for me first off to get this onion browned with the meat and get the rest of the herbs and spices in, and then I think you bake it with the cheese and the egg to bind it all. So very exciting. Let's get cracking.
Find a way to bring myself back home to you. May not know that maybe all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I'll never want to leave. And I'll never want to leave. And I'll never want. Sunday morning, rain is falling. Still some carry share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. Yet to rest to fit the mold that I am in. But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go if I knew.
So the rice is just cooking. I will take it back out in a minute and add the rice so that the rice can crisp up. And I also added an aubergine because it needed eating. Now I'm just going to pop the lid on this rice, let it cook, and then I'll add it to the rest of the dish.
That may be all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I'll never want to leave. Fingers trace every outline. Oh yeah. Paint a picture with my hands. Oh no. Back and forth we sway like bridges in a storm. Change the weather, still together when it ends. That may be all I need. In darkness she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I'm
So guys, we've come to the end of another What I Eat in a Day video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. That dinner was absolutely delicious. It was so filling, so warm, great for this time of year. And we have a nice big portion to go in the freezer, which is fantastic. So that's going to be ideal when we don't have much time and we want something really hearty. But I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the description box down below where you can see recipes, point values. I actually have 4 to finish now of the day. So I'm going to have a pack of Lotus biscuits, which is 2 points, and then I'm going to let 2 roll over, guys, because I'm not hungry. And I'm going to call it a day here. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new to see more What I Eat in a Days from me. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I'll never walk.